Okay, looks like it's working. Perfect. Good stuff. Okay, so this is day 12 recap and homework. If you're watching the recording inside of the back office or you're watching the recording from the Facebook group, we're going to be going over a daily routine today. So apologize for not being able to hop on. We had some technical difficulties earlier, but hopefully you've been enjoying this free challenge so far. We've gotten some pretty amazing testimonials. I am going to go ahead and invite some people over here because I'm gotten some messages and people are trying to get in. So do me a favor. If you're hopping on, invite everybody you can in the group. That way they get notified that we're live, okay? And we'll go over some daily routine stuff. So at this point, you should be at least kind of catching up, okay, to video, I think 7 is, yep, actually all the videos are in the back office so far now, but if you're not caught up on the videos, it's perfectly fine. If you're not caught up on the homework, it's perfectly fine. You know, we designed this in a 14-day challenge because of time constraints for us, right? You know, we have things that we have to do, so, you know, we did this in 14 days, so we stay on track. However, you can, if it takes you 30 days to get this homework done, take 30 days. You know what I mean? If it takes you 45 days to get this homework done, take 45 days. If it takes you a year to get the homework done, let it take you a year. You know what I mean? Like, that's one of the biggest lessons that we could teach you during this time is like this whole thing. I mean, you let stress come over you and you get so anxious and you say, oh, wow, I didn't finish it in 14 days. I'm behind, and you just quit. Well, go look in the mirror again and ask yourself if you're that type of person. If you're that type of person that just, you know what, I'm behind, I'm losing the race, so I'm just going to quit. You know what I mean? Those are, you know, for those of you that are here that want to be, you know, a big earner, or you want to make a lot of money in your company, or just as an entrepreneur, you know, ask yourself, you know, did Steve Jobs feel that way? You know, did Zuckerberg feel that way? Did the best entrepreneurs of our time, they didn't think like that, right? So if you catch yourself thinking like that, if you catch yourself feeling like, oh man, like I'm behind, or someone else had a breakthrough, or I'm seeing all these people in the group and I'm not having that success yet. Again, comparison is a fickle creature. You know what I mean? You can get caught in comparison in a bad way, and you can also get caught in good comparison, in gratitude, being so grateful for the fact that someone else is having that success, grateful for the fact that someone is having a breakthrough, grateful for those things. So we'll kind of recap. I'm going to recap video number 7, which is daily routine, and we'll kind of touch on that, and then the challenge is over. We got 2 more days after this. All right, we got tomorrow and the next day, and then the challenge is over, and we move into the full-time formula. Okay, so for those of you that do choose to move to the full-time formula, you will be receiving the ILC stamp, the badge of approval, the wristband. All right, so let's get to it. Let's start talking about some daily routine stuff. All right, so the first thing that we usually touch on is understand that your habits make you. Okay, but first you got to make your habits. Okay, so first you make your habits, then your habits make you. Okay, a lot of us, you know, we have bad habits, and we're obviously getting bad results, and we don't want to challenge our habits. We don't want to challenge our beliefs. That's the first thing we have to do, is start to say, okay, what habits do I need to form that would make success inevitable? See, this is one of those questions that you got to start asking yourself every day. It's not just saying, okay, you know what, I'm going to do this daily routine that hasn't worked for you, nor will it work for you now. Like Papa number 1 in the comment section, if you get pumped up, you go to an event, you buy a course, you have a coaching call, you do something, you get pumped up, you say, yeah, you know what, tomorrow, that's my daily routine. And then a week later, you're back to the same old stuff because you're drawn to certain things because of your habits. So what we have to do is we have to lock into those emotional things that you've been going through over the last couple weeks now, you got to remember those things. You got to remember the emotion of being happy because you know your vision now. You got to remember, you got to like soak in and memorize these new positive emotions and feelings, okay? So again, you have to start thinking about, okay, what habits do I need to create that would make success inevitable? Would it be the habit of reading? Is it the habit of listening to an audiobook? Is it the habit of taking a millionaire out to dinner or lunch once a month? Is it the habit of actually finishing the things that you start? Okay, so what are your habits? And that's where we want to start. I mean, we can teach daily routine all day long, but I mean, at the end of the day, hey, those habits are what make you who you are. Okay, so one of the things that we usually tell people to do, and we may bring somebody out to in a little bit. We'll see. But one of the things that we really push people to do, especially going through a challenge like this, is really think about the person that you want to become a year from now, 5 years from now. Many of you saw the video of me 2 years ago, right? And it's completely different thinking, completely different person, posture, completely different hair, right? So, I mean, there's certain things that, I mean, a lot of us we're so worried about, what are people going to think? What are people going to think? Just concentrate on getting better. Focus on who you want to become, and you'll be drawn to become that, okay? So, as we go into this daily routine, I want to help you guys, really focus on becoming. Ask yourself this: what would the person I'm supposed to be 5 years from now do every day? Okay, and there you go. If you can put that on paper and you can answer that, then you'll come up with a really solid daily routine. I guarantee you, something that you'll follow. Okay, that's the most important thing. So, as people always ask, this is my daily routine. I'll kind of fly through it again. Revert back to video number 7 if you want to get correlated on what we're talking about here. Okay, so first thing in the morning, wake up. You gotta pray. You got to have good meditation. Meditate for at least 15, 20, 30 minutes even, and read your affirmations out loud. Get into the feeling of those affirmations and really get locked in. Okay, that's the most important thing. When you wake up in the morning, I'd ask yourself some power questions. Okay, and these are some really, really awesome questions that you can ask yourself to really get locked in and make sure you're having a really good day. Okay, because the most important thing here, guys, is you understand that you can control your morning. Whatever happens in the middle of the day happens, okay? You can control your night. It doesn't matter. So as long as you can control that morning and your night, whatever is in the middle doesn't matter, all right? Popper number 2, if that makes sense. So just let me know if that makes sense. And I don't know, something's up with this Facebook Live. I don't think I can even invite anymore. So we'll see. All right, so you're going to ask yourself some power questions. I've got the power questions laid out for you, okay? So we'll go over those in a second. You want to make sure you read your perfect day twice a day. We've gone over that a lot, okay? Now, some of you may be watching this and you're reading your perfect day every single day, twice a day. I can guarantee you, if you're doing that exercise, you've probably already seen some things in your life start to change. If you did the perfect day and you said, phooey, that's not important, whatever. If you're not reading it every day, you're probably not experiencing some of the things that other people are, and some of the things that you actually want to. So you have to read that perfect day every day out loud. You have to feel it. You have to picture it. You have to see it. That's one of the most important exercises. If you don't do that exercise, literally probably the rest of what we tell you to do in this challenge will make no sense. So if you have to go back to video number 1, we did, just so you know, in your back office now, under the 14-day challenge tab, you should see a page. You'll see actually a page. We put together a page with all these Facebook Lives on them in your back office. So you don't have to just go to the Facebook group now to try to find these Facebook Lives in order. We did put, day 1, day 2, all that good stuff on there, but you can log into your back office now and you can actually see we put all 12. I think there's 12 Facebook Lives, obviously not including tomorrow and the next day, but I think, and obviously right now, but all the rest, all 9 are up. that we've done over the last 12 days. All 9 are in your back office, and you can get access to those. Okay, so after you read that perfect day twice, make sure you read 15 pages of a good book. You listen to audio various times during the day. I always want to add people to my audience. All right, that's really, really super important. So adding people to your audience, adding 10, 15 people, 20 people on Facebook or LinkedIn or email or whatever it is. Make sure you're adding to your list every single day. Send out your birthday messages. All right, this is probably one of the most important things in your daily routine. When it comes to just being able to talk to people, right? Like if you send out a birthday message every single day to all the people on your Facebook or LinkedIn or in your phone's calendar, like people will love you and they'll want to look at what you got going on. Especially if you're asking yourself these power questions, if you're getting drawn to your perfect day, you're reading, you're listening to good audiobooks, and all of a sudden someone connects with you a year later and says, man, you've changed. What do you got going on now? And you tell them, I'm still working at so-and-so, but, I'm just working on this side project. And, it's been really fun. I've been connecting with some really good people and, really, it's been helping me make a little extra money on the side, in addition to what I'm doing at work. And, we got a really big vision. We're able to go on some cool vacations. Now you see how that's a good conversation. It's an easy conversation to have. With someone from your warm market or someone that you met a year ago or someone that you just send a happy birthday message to. Can't tell you how many people we recruited or bought something from us because they were just like, hey, I love that birthday message that you sent. Now, we do a birthday video. So what I usually do, I'll give away my birthday secret. So don't be offended if you reach this and I send you a birthday message. But our birthday secret is I'm going to shoot one video, a very generic happy birthday video, and if it's someone like really personal, I'll shoot them a personal video. It's 15 seconds, but usually I shoot a very generic, exciting, upbeat 15-second video, and everybody that has a birthday that day gets that video. Unless, again, it's somebody that I choose to say I'm going to shoot them a really personal video. Okay, but at the end of the day, most people are going to get a really upbeat, exciting, generic 15-second video. And honestly, it's something that works really well. People really love it. They really think it's like a personal video to them. And I make that 15-second video on Facebook. I usually use one of the little Snapchat features, a different one each day to kind of make it fun. Something in the past is I actually I know who my audience is. My audience is network marketers, home business owners, that kind of thing. So we actually put together a birthday gift. So we used to have a thing on RyanMcMorris.com/birthday, and it was a cool little video. And then we gave away this cool training just as a birthday. So we put together this cool hey, this is your birthday training for your home business. And you can do that to your audience. If you built an audience of people that want to lose weight, you can say hey, here's your birthday message. I know you're part of our group that is looking to eat right and eat clean and eat healthy. Here's some healthy birthday eating ideas to make sure that you enjoy your birthday, but you don't spoil and get off your diet. You know what I mean? Pretty good. Is that good? Would you is that pretty cool? You could just shoot a good 5 or 10 minute video that just shares some tips on sweet treats for your birthday without blowing the calories. You know what I mean? And you just send them hey, look, this is a birthday gift. Let me know if you want it. It's really simple stuff, but it goes a long way when you send somebody a happy birthday message and you do that kind of stuff. Kim, what's up? What's up, Kim? So that's very, very important. I spent some time on that because most people just don't do it. You want to go that extra mile. Be that person that goes the extra mile and sends a birthday message. You want to make sure you get on the phone at least with somebody every day. If it's one person a day, get on the phone. It doesn't matter. I don't care. If I don't care what you got. At the end of the day, if you want to grow your business, you got to get on the phone. Now, do we get on the phone with everybody that that says, hey, look, I'm interested or want? No, we don't get on the phone with everybody anymore. But back in the day, we used to get on the phone. I used to get on the phone with everybody. Period. Just hone in those phone skills. and just, just talk to people I mean, again, you're talking to people like it's you. Talk to people like they're you, like they're going through the same things or about to go through the same things or have been through the same things, and you'll learn how to really connect on the phone. Don't make it hard on yourself. Just talk to you. I mean, you're looking for you anyway if you've gone through the target audience videos that we talked about. So you should be going through at least some type of marketing training. Like if you're an ILCU member, just log into your back office, 20, 30 minutes a day. Go through Recruiting Series Pro. Go through Social Media Authority. Go through one of the replays that we do every Tuesday night, and you'll learn something and apply it. I'm telling you, 30 minutes a day of that, I mean, you'll be crushing your business in no time. And, with that being said, I'm telling you, you got to get to a place where you're looking at your home business as long-term, not some microwave business that you're just trying to make an extra buck. I mean, this could solidify your retirement. This could solidify your kids' retirement. You know what I mean? If done correctly, you could walk away from this thing and live a life that, and your kids' could live a life that no one even thought they could. You know what I mean? So you got to think of it that way. Think of it long term, not just something that you're just gonna fly by night. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you got to track your day, and you got to have some good reflection. Most people, they never track their day, right? So they never say, okay, who did I talk to today? What happened today? And then they always look at what didn't happen today, and instead of saying, okay, what positive things happened? If you get into the habit of that, I'm telling you, you're gonna crush some things. Now, here's some power questions. Okay, here's some power questions that you should wake up and ask yourself every single day. All right. And let me see. I'm gonna see if I may be gonna bring somebody out here. So let me see. I did have an idea of who I wanted to bring out, and she's not on. So shame. Shoot. But let's see. What can I get excited about today? Ask yourself, answer that question. Like, what can I get excited about today? And if you don't come up with anything, like, take an extra second and be like, okay, cool. Like, it may be just the fact that you're breathing, that you're awake, that that you've got your sanity. I mean, anything. It could be the smallest thing in the world. But what can I get excited about today? How can I make my yearly income my monthly? Now, this is a question that many of you are probably going to feel like, man, that's a tough question to answer. This may be a question that you may not have the answer the first time you ask yourself, but as you keep asking yourself this question, you'll start to come up with ways. I back when I was on salary, I was making about $70,000 a year, and it's been 4 years since what year is it? 2000. So it's been about 2.5 years since I've worked a full-time job. I think it maybe even longer than that, but it's asking that question over the course of years that's finally got me to a place of saying, you know what, this is how we can make, $70,000, $80,000 a month. So understand that you ask yourself that question. It's a very powerful question, but start asking yourself that question now, so you get in the habit of asking yourself really strong questions and getting strong answers like that. Okay, so Papa number 4, if you get that. Okay, I want you to understand. I don't want you to get discouraged asking yourself that powerful of a question, and then getting discouraged because you can't come up with an answer. Right? Ask yourself that question so your subconscious mind starts to hear it and gets used to it, so it can start working for an answer. It'll go to work for you. Okay, your subconscious mind will go to work for you, but you got to say, hey, look, how can I make my yearly, my monthly? Okay, and then it's going to be like, okay, I don't know that answer yet, but let me go get it. Okay, and it may be gone for a while. It may be going to work. It's in the workshop. Trust it. It's in the workshop. It's going to work for you. Okay, it's your best employee. Ask yourself this. We had a lady that was in this group, and she was like, hey, I can't do the, you may be watching this, but, she said, I can't do the full-time formula because, our team just got a new website, and what I gotta work with my team and work with them on the new website and make sure they know where things are. And, there's a lot of people that just need my help. So they need a lot of hand holding and baby feeding and hand holding. And let me tell you something, in network marketing, you think that's doing your team a service, and it's not. It's actually hurting you, and it's actually hurting them, okay? So instead of looking at things and saying, okay, let me go baby people, let me go make sure everyone, that needs my help, all right? Let me go be mama bear, right? That stuff does not work in network marketing. It actually destroys more teams, because if you ask yourself, could I do the same thing today if I had 100,000 people on my team? And in a situation like that, the answer is no. So if you're in a network marketing business, whether you've got one person or 10,000 people, you got to ask yourself, the things I do today, would I do those things, or could I do those things if I had a team of 100,000 people? Okay, so if you take every phone call that someone gives you, or if you say, you know what, yeah, here's how you log into your back office, oh, here, let me make that return for you. Oh, you know what, here you go, yeah, let me do that for you. Point people back to resources that they can use, and then tell them, give them a glimpse of the future, and say, hey, when you have a big team, when you have teams that are really big, just make sure to point them back. Okay, so now I'm planting that seed of saying, hey, you know what, when you've got people on your team that ask you that same question, just make sure to point them back to this video, okay? And get people going down that road, and continue to ask yourself, could I do the same things I do right now if I had a team of 100,000 people, okay? Yeah, you will create monsters, and it's insane, and it's not a fun thing. You know what I mean? You literally create a job for yourself, and that's not the deal. You want to create leaders. You want to create people that know where to go. I mean, that's the whole point. So if you do that early, you can do, if you do it with a small team, then it doesn't work to just say, you know what, when I have a team like that, then I'll do it. No, you have to do it with a person, when you have one person on your team, so you can do it with 100,000. Okay, I mean that's just the point. Okay, ask yourself, why are you so beautiful, ladies? I think you should ask yourself this every day. Why are you so beautiful? Why does your husband love you so much? Why are people just attracted to you? Why do other women follow me? Why do other women look to me as that beacon of hope? Why are so many people attracted to me? Why are so many leaders attracted to me? How come I attract so many awesome people? Answer these questions for yourself. What positive things happened today? What's possible? What are the possibilities now? You know what I mean? How can I think bigger today? These are the things. Okay, so that's kind of in a nutshell. This is what it takes to get to a place where you have a good, solid daily mode of operation. The one thing I can tell you is, one, you should be creating a piece of content every day. Whether it's a blog post, whether it's a video, whether it's an article, something, you should be creating something every day that can be watched over and over and over again, that can be read over and over and over again, something of that nature, right? I mean, you got to create some type of content that can be consumed without you being there, okay? That's showing the universe that you respect time, okay? Another thing is you got to realize that when you're creating the daily mode of operation, you don't go from a shitty daily mode of operation to a phenomenal daily mode of operation. Understand that a solid DMO takes progress, okay? So you go from today, if you have a really crappy daily mode of operation, okay, awesome. A month from now, 2 months from now, it just should be better. You should just be making it better. And over the course of a year or 9 months or whatever, it could be, everyone's different, you're going to end up seeing significant progress. It's all about progress, not perfection. So make sure, guys, that you've gone through video number 7. Video number 8 is up too. So make sure that you caught up on your videos, you caught up on your homework. Make sure you're connecting with your accountability partners, all that good stuff. We'll be going live 2 more times in this group for the 14-day challenge, and then we're going to move and shift things into the full-time formula that will be in our private Facebook group. So if you haven't upgraded or you want to get more information on the full-time formula that starts in a couple of days, make sure that you get that information or you upgrade, because we're going to be starting off and kicking it off with closing. So if you want to learn how to close 70% of the people that see your information, we're going to teach you how to do that. And we're going to kick it off really hard. We're not going to look back. Okay, so we're really putting our foot in the ass of mediocrity. Okay, that's what we're doing. So all right, so hopefully if that's for you, you get rocking in that. Any questions for me tonight? Or can I take any questions? Let me make sure. So I got like 5 minutes. If there's anyone here that I can answer a question, I'll take 1 or 2 questions. I can take 1 or 2. So if you got a question, pop your question up in the comment section. I'll answer it really quick and give you an action step to help you take some action in the right direction, okay? So what you got laid on me, if you got any questions about video number 7, daily routine, anything like that, again, you will not complete and create a daily routine if you do not become the person that would do that daily routine, period. Okay? Go to sleep hearing that sentence. You will not perform a daily routine if you don't focus on becoming the person that would do that daily routine. You've got to focus on becoming first and then asking yourself, what would that person do every day? And that's your daily routine right there. That's your daily routine. It does take time. It does take time. So if there's no questions, I'm going to head out of here, and then we'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure that you're going through your videos. No matter what video you're on, make sure that you just get caught up on the videos. All of them are like under 30 minutes, okay? So make sure you just take out 30 minutes and just watch the video and just do the homework. That's it. All right, so we appreciate you guys. Make sure if you want to lock in your spot for the full-time formula, make sure you click the link below, or get with one of us, me or Wes, and we'll take care of you there. All right, guys, have an amazing night. Okay, go back, watch video number 7, or make sure you catch up on whatever video you're on, whether it's video number 1. Just make sure you follow along. Okay, so we'll catch you guys tomorrow. See you.